Hi everyone, welcome to Global Talk intro session. And today we are having Marco. Hey Marco, how are you?
Hi.
Guten Abend, Marco, how are you?
Mir geht es gut, Ankit. Wie geht es dir?
Mir geht es auch gut, Marco. Alles gut?
Ja, alles gut.
So, Marco, welcome to Global Talk. And today we are sitting here for the intro session because this is our first session that we're recording together. And we will talk about here the main core fields that we are into using our club and also with Global Talk. So, Marco, from the last session that we had, we came to know that you were having a club that is a non-profit club in Germany, right? It is the Digital Business Club EV. So can you please tell a bit about Digital Business Club? Why did you come up with a non-profit idea? And what are the fields that you are exploring with the club?
Many thanks, Ankit, for the introduction. Yes, I can do
My
this.
pleasure.
A bit is a little bit complicated because I'm so deep into this club. A bit is always a challenge, but I try to narrow it down to certain words. Okay. First of all, I'm working in the IT field and I have a proposition to the IT field. So I've been doing my part there for several years in a mid-sized company, but also on enterprise level.
Hmm?
And by the time after Corona, many people came to me and said like, "Hey, Marco, can you help us with this? Can you help us with that?" And I got to know that many people have really some issues. They are struggling in Germany for this topic of the digitalization. It's very also basic tasks they are struggling. And that made me wondering and going to my colleagues. And I asked my colleagues at work, do you have the same experience? Do you have the same issues right now that many people are approaching you and asking you basic stuff? And they said the same. Yeah, they said in different areas, but it was very similar. And then we
Mhm.
started to get more insights into this and to interview people also outside in our city, in our cities. We collected all the different voices. And from that, we got to know that there are some basics that are missing. And three basics we saw are really are very hard at the moment. It is about the digital education. This is one. The second point is the trust. Most people don't trust the market for digital, the agencies, etc., and the resources. Some resources are very, very costly, or it is not possible for them because of lack of time, experience, people in their company, in their enterprise to fill up this gap. And we said like, okay, what can we do? First ideas was, yeah, we make an agency. And then we saw like, okay, with the topic two, trust, we will have again an issue because then we are the 10,001 agency in the market
Agency.
and this doesn't make sense. So agency and making money is not a good idea. We said like, okay, what other choices do we have? Do we need to make like a private limited or something like a
I think, Marco, it is called GmbH in your area.
yes,
GmbH.
GmbH, UG. There's also other types of corporate structures that you can take.
Mhm.
But we said like we need something different. We need something that is for the people. Yeah. And the first ideas was just, let's make a club. And then we said, okay, club is one option, but there is also other non-profit organizations in Germany. So this non-profit topic in Germany is a very elaborated and historically grown thing. So we can make an association. There's also different other legal types of non-profit organizations. So we started exploring this. After a long design thinking, we came across the club is the best option for us. And we said like, let's initiate this club. We started to found it last year. And in fact, we made also research on Google and saw we are unique in Germany. We are one of the first clubs that are taking the topic digital. And in Germany, we have more than 600,000 clubs. 600,000 clubs. And this is the
Mhm.
first that is going into digital transformation, AI, all these digital topics, fostering this for the general public, for the normal people. Yeah. We are starting especially with the small businesses. They have
Mhm.
the most need at the moment, but this is also telling us something. Yeah. This is telling us doing this as a non-profit was not possible to all people before. Why? Because they all wanted to turn it into money. And this is unique. Yeah. This is really unique. And this is also really, really special. We are the ones that say like our identity is not to turn it into a profitable thing for our
Basically for
pockets,
the people.
for the people. Yeah. And that's why we are standing completely behind this club idea. This is our identity. And this is what we keep as a holy secret, the integrity behind this. And that is also, it gives us the idea that this whole market of digitalization is very commercialized. Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
This commercialization, that is, I think, the root of this lack of trust. And trust is for us the basis. Without trust, we can't do anything.
Yeah, for sure.
So for our members, especially, they turn to us because of this trust, and they are very happy to be here in our club. And so we formed this club. We have now this trust and non-profit identity. It does not mean that our club is something like living from apples and eggs and not able to make money. We are able to make money as the same like BMW, the same like VW, the same like SAP. Yeah. We can also have here an economic area, but it can't be the major part of our organization. It can be one part. Yeah. So we still have this identity, this ideal part of the club that we are here for helping. Yeah. And we also need to make everything visible. Every single euro that we take needs to be followed up and visible to everyone. Yeah. What we are spending it. So I can't take it into my pocket. I can take a certain charge for my expenditures that are linked to this club. Also, maybe if I turn into an employment in the club, I can also be employed and get some wage for it.
Mhm.
But I can't say, okay, we have now made this game and I spend it for a Porsche or for a Ferrari or for a villa. This is not possible. And I will never do this because it does not make sense. The most
For sure.
important is
Yeah.
what we form is a network. And nowadays, network, what I learned from all the AI is the most important that we can have. Bringing people together, bridging gaps that are in between. And I think this is where now our relation is coming, the bridging the gap. At some point in time, I got in touch with you. I think this is apart for another story. Yeah. How we came
Yeah.
together. But in fact, we are now here together. You are in your room. I'm here in my room. And between us, just 10,000 miles,
Mhm.
but we are still high five,
Yeah, high five.
high five. We are still here and working towards the same goal. It's really bridging
Exactly.
two nations. And I would like to hand over the word now to you. After this long introduction, we formed some special platform. Yeah, some special type of company in India. And I think you now, as the CEO of this, you have the honor to present us about the
Onstralytics Global
Onstralytics.
Foundation. So before moving that, I would like to tell about that not only CEO, but I guess the youngest CEO. That is, I think, a measurable point here because in India, I say people are not that much digitally literate, right? So people doesn't come up with any of these ideas of forming a company or club or even going digital, right? That's why we formed this Onstralytics because we saw basically two types of hurdles that the people face in India. One is people trying to go abroad, but they are facing a lot of challenges. Other thing we saw is that people are not digitally literate to come up with even some of the basics of AI or IT of anything. Right now, as you already said, I just want to recall once more that yeah, we met almost like 2 years ago. We have been working together for DBC, that is a digital business club, for almost 2 years. And we have explored so many tons of topics in the field of AI, in the field of culture. I think culture plays a huge importance because when we do any kind of business or any kind of topics we are discussing, it always comes how I am thinking from my Indian mind and how you are thinking from your German mind. It's completely of two different culture, Marco. Look, now why Australytics is there? Because we are trying to bridge a very important gap in the field of IT, education, innovation, and technology with the European countries, especially Germany. Now we have collaborated for almost months right now, and we have seen a good growth that people are happy with us. Our members are happy with us because the work that we are doing is, as Mark already said, it is for the people.
and it is aligned. Yeah. So I was showing you from my cultural point of view, from the background here in Germany, what quality is needed,
Exactly.
how we interact with each other, what the German minds and people are excited to see. Yeah, what are their
Mhm.
expectations in whatever you deliver? Yeah, this is a so important topic. You were not aware at the beginning of that. Yeah,
Exactly. I think from that point, I could say that I'm still learning from that points like time management and quality criteria. That is
every
the
time. For me, the same. I still recognize every time I'm in touch with you or with anyone else, I recognize something that I did wrong. Yeah. So you say,
that's the
for example,
point.
today I learned, I made the meeting directly in your national lunchtime. So, sorry, dinner time.
Dinner
Yeah. So
time. Yeah.
everyone in India is having around this time dinner, and I placed the meeting right there. So I destroyed your dinner. Yeah.
And
And I
Marco, I
got
think you need to
directly the
notice.
feedback. I got
uh,
directly the feedback. Marco, please next time be aware. This is our dinner time at the moment. So you are placing this here. This is okay for us, but just that you know it.
But Marco, here, I think one more important point that comes up is the trust again. You see, Indians here are so much excited to work with foreign peoples, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. But on the other hand, people from your side has lost the trust in this world because of some
Also
kind
the
of,
other way around. We have people on our side.
yeah.
They are abusing people like you. Yeah. Who
Hmm.
try to find a perspective for the future, who give their trust to them, and they just take it and make some very shitty things. And
Exactly.
the scamming, the whole scamming in the market, it's everywhere. On the social media, it's most, but it's everywhere that someone wants to make a gain upon the resources of another one.
Exactly. And I guess that should not be the way that anyone wants to succeed, right?
We need to
We
be
have
fair play,
exactly.
anytime.
We are trying to create a community here of people. They just come up with us, they grow with us, they stay with us, and from our side, what we need is the trust. That's all, I guess. Now, Marco, now the biggest part is what we are doing together in this meeting. The purpose of this meeting is a global talk. So
Yeah.
please tell us about the collaborations that we are having from your side. Then I can proceed with the next steps.
Exactly. So what we built up here in Germany is already the Digital Business Club. We have lots of members in our club. They are striving for the digital in different fields, AI, IT, cybersecurity, whatever it is, with many hardships, with many ideas, visions they have. And what we are doing here is we are helping them. The other part is right now I got in touch with so many problems on your market. You told me